What's up, my wonderful sports to the bone family? What's up? What's up? A blessed morning to you all. Welcome back to another video. Actually putting this one together bright and early Monday morning after the CPL last night. We had the St. Lucia Kings taking care of the defending champions St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. Yes, my peeps, it doesn't seem as if St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots can buy a game. Boy, I tell you, that game was very, very interesting last night. The St. Lucia Kings finishing off their home leg with a victory. So we're going to talk you through the game, let you know the scores, and we're going to talk a little bit about the West Indies squad that needs to be selected for the World Cup. You know, it's just a couple of days away from the given time that the squads must go in. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But remember, peeps, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, man. Alright, so last night's game was pretty interesting, my viewers and subscribers. The St. Lucia Kings, they batted first and they got 161 for 9. Now, in the game, it seems as if they were not going to get all the way up to 161. You understand? They lost a couple of early wickets and then, well, the opening pair, they put on 86 before the first wicket, right? 86 for 1, but they lost a couple of quick wickets after that. And when Faf du Plessis was removed, well, he was dismissed off a no ball, if you want to put it that way. I think Jaden Carmichael was the one that bowled that no ball. When they found out that it was a no ball, you know, I tell my viewers and subscribers, the spirits of the St. Lucia Kings supporters really lifted, and the spirits of the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots fans basically dropped. And Faf was able to return to the crease, and he ended up going on to get 60. Yeah, man, 60 from 35 to push the score all the way up there. Earlier, Johnson Charles, he had gotten off to a very good start, getting 41 from 32. Yeah, man, 41 from 32. And then we had contribution down the line from Matthew Ford, who got 15 from 11 balls with a couple of sixes. And, you know, Matthew Ford had a very good night. The youngster had a good night. You know, he returned with the ball and also picked up a couple of wickets. So 161 for 9 is where they ended with. And Sheldon Cottrell, he picked up 2 wickets, but he went sailing. He had 2 for 41 from his 4 overs. You understand? Dananjaya had 2 for 30 from his 4 overs. And we had Patrios 3 for 37 from his 4 overs. So the guys that took the wickets, they were a little bit expensive. Jaden Carmichael, he had 1 over for 17 runs. You understand? So he did not, things didn't really work out for him, in the sense that, you know, he wasn't really able to pick up wickets or go at a low rate. So 161 for 9. At the halfway mark, the Kings seems as if they were comfortable with that score. You know, it seems as if they were saying to themselves, yes, this is a reasonably good score that we can chase down and give our supporters something to cheer about. But it turned out that things didn't work out like that. Their standing captain, Evan Lewis, he got off to a flyer. Yes, man, he got off to a flyer, my viewers and subscribers, after he lost his opening partner. Andre Fletcher did not score. He faced 4 deliveries. So the first 3 deliveries, they were basically pinning him down. And then the 4th one, he went after it, only managed to sky it, and he was caught. You understand, by Tim David. Matthew Ford is the man that picked up that wicket there. So Evan Lewis, he stayed there, got 24 from 9. 3 4s and 2 6s. So, you know, Captain Lewis got off to a start. But after that, the wickets came quick and fast. You understand? Brevis came, the youngster, he had 11. Darren Bravo came and played what seems as if it was going to be either a innings to draw the game or an innings to put the people to sleep. He ended up getting 20 off 25, so his struggles continue. 20 off 25 with a couple of 4s in the mix there. And Rutherford had 9 before he was removed. Pretorius had 9. Then we had Rashid Khan didn't score. And, you know, it just went crumbling down. It went south or left really quickly for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots franchise. You know, so they moved from 0 for 1, 28 0 for 1, 28 for 2, 39 for 3, 64 for 4. 80 for 5, and as I said, they did not recover any at all. Now, in terms of the bowling, Matthew Ford, as I said, the youngster who made 15, he was very good. He picked up a couple of wickets, 3 wickets actually. He had 3 for 19 from his 3 overs, and then we had Alzari Joseph, who was quick and fiery. He picked up 2 for 19 from 4, and we had David Visa, who got 3 for 17, and Primus had 2 for 12. So that is how the game went, my viewers and subscribers. St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots being bowled out in 19 overs for just 100 runs. 19 overs for just 100 runs. 161 for 9, and the St. Lucia Kings were able to secure the victory by 61 runs. So that is how they finished it off. Give the people of St. Lucia something to celebrate on the weekend there. And going into the rest of the tournament is going to be interesting, my peeps, because quite a few players that one would have expected to rise up to the occasion, they are not doing so well at all. And I had mentioned the West Indies squad earlier, and it would appear as if some of these same guys that we were expecting to perform well to get into the squad, people that were halfway there, that more than likely wanted to be a part of the squad but knew that they had to go out there and perform in the CPL, it's not working out for them so far. You understand? People like Evan Lewis, who seems as if he's not in song with the board or the selectors or the coach, he is not performing so far. You understand? Probably about 40 or 50 runs come in total he has scored so far. Darren Bravo, who got a free trip to the last World Cup, more than likely would have wanted to put his hand up also, but so far he has not been able to really do anything. You understand? Sheffield Rutherford is another one. Missed the trip last time around. This World Cup, it seems as if he is not going to be able to make it either, based on how he's performing, because as I said, the squads for the World Cup squads for all the teams, they are expected to be in by maybe 3 days time. So yeah, it seems as if the West Indies selectors are riding the wire right down to the end. Maybe they were waiting on the end of this St. Lucia phase, to see to give the players a chance to put in some performances, but we haven't seen anything. So as I said, my peeps, just a couple more days, maybe 3 or so days, I think, before the deadline for the World Cup squads to be announced. So all of the guys that were not in there, in the sense that they were not at the head of the list, they probably were thinking to themselves that they're going to dominate the first half of the CPL so they can get a look in. But based on performance right now, not going so far. So these are some of the names that one would have expected to perform well, to be in contention for selection. We have Andre Russell. We have, as I said, Evan Lewis, Sheffield Rutherford, Darren Bravo. Those are 4 names off the bat that one would have expected to really stand out. And we're talking about people that they wouldn't have played any cricket for West Indies in a little while. So people like the Romario Shepherd and the Odin Smith and these guys and Ola that are battling with each other for the spot, we're not really talking those guys because they have been representing us. We're talking about people, players that haven't been playing for the West Indies for a little while and we're planning to be a part of the squad by playing well in the CPL. So these guys, I don't know if I should say they are running out of time or they have run out of time, in the sense that the squad must be announced in the next couple of days, and the CPL is moving now from St. Lucia next phase. So it's not like they have any more time to really go out there and perform to get their names in there. So it's going to be interesting, my peeps. It's going to be interesting. One thing we know for sure, when this squad is announced, we're going to hear argument. It doesn't matter who is selected, because we all have our people that we think should be selected, whether they are performing or not, whether they are in this West Indies regular squad or not. It's the World Cup, so we all have people in the back of our mind that we think should be playing. So we're going to wait and keep an eye on it, my viewers and subscribers, to see how it goes. Just go and big up on yourself. Like, come on.